Well, cocktail culture is so deeply intertwined with the American story. It was a composite drink made up of spirits that came from other places, made up by people who came from other places. And it was significant, to the American experience. And it's always been an oral tradition. The bartenders are the storytellers in America. They carry on from generation to generation significant stories about significant people in their community.
Hi, I'm Shanna Farrell, an oral historian in UC Berkeley's Regional Oral History Office, or ROHO for short, which is the country's second oldest oral history archive. Before joining ROHO's team, I worked as a bartender in Brooklyn, where I met many others in the industry who became friends and mentors. My time working as a bartender got me interested in the stories of those who are working to run our bars, mix our drinks, and distill our spirits. Who are they? How'd they get involved? What drives and motivates them? What keeps them working in the industry? ROHO is also interested in these life histories, which is why we're starting a new oral history project about the legacy of the West Coast cocktail, something that's not only influenced drinking culture, but has helped to shape American life. We'll be interviewing bar owners, bartenders, craft spirit distillers, and cocktail historians who've been key figures on the West Coast. Our interviews will cover themes like community, labor, gender, storytelling and myth-making, the lineage of bartender training and technique, and the perception of bartending as a respected profession. ROHO is a soft money operation that doesn't receive a lot of financial support from the state, which is why we rely heavily on academic funding like grants. However, this project doesn't qualify for that type of funding, which is why we need your support. At ROHO, we film our interviews, transcribe them, and archive them in UC Berkeley's the Bancroft Library. Your contributions will go towards the production of these interviews, including research, interview time, travel, transcription, editing, and administrative costs like printing and binding the transcripts. These costs add up, and we're hoping to interview as many people as possible. Your contributions will help us document the history of this community, and we've got some exciting rewards to say thank you, such as original recipe books, a private tour and tasting of St. George spirits, and a spirit seminar with Thad Vogler. We've started by doing a handful of pilot interviews with 3 Bay Area-based female bartenders, including Jennifer Collio, Claire Sprouse, and Rachel Shaw. I recently completed a 4-hour interview with cocktail historian and journalist David Wendrich. Our next round of narrators include Julio Bermejo, Thad Vogler, Mike Buin, Jorg Rupf, and Murray Stinson. We've got a team of project advisors helping to make sure that we're covering important topics and themes in our interviews, including Dale DeGroff, David Wendrich, and Punch founding editors Talia Baiocchi and Leslie Pariseau. We're also partnering with the Museum of the American Cocktail, who will serve as a secondary repository for our interviews. We'd also like to thank our friends at East Bay Spice Company in Berkeley and Prizefighter in Emeryville for their help along the way. We're really excited about this project, and we hope that you'll help us make it a reality.